Not everyone is meant to make a difference. But for me, the choice to live an ordinary life is no longer an option.
My life twice, and I've never even seen his face. You are amazing.
When a media mogul suddenly died, a $40 billion empire was at stake.
If I lose control of this company, it'll be catastrophic.
And all that was needed to stay in power
Did we find this heir yet?
was a simple handshake.
Longfellow deeds?
Handshakes are for strangers, pal. We hug around here, buddy. What's up? What's up?
In this small town, they call him the poetic
I
guy.
promise to love you for 50 years more, even when your bosoms sag down to the floor.
But now, he'll be called the rich guy.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door.
From the producers of Big Daddy,
I got wicked bad frostbite when I was in the Scouts. Check it out.
The hideousness of that foot will haunt my dreams forever.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
one man is going to teach high society
He writes greeting cards.
Do you write your poems with a crayon, Deeds?
some small town values.
And if it wasn't for Miss Dawson being here, I'd probably knock your heads in.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Adam Sandler is
This will pay for everything I damaged. Sorry about that. Good to meet you guys. Thank you.
Mr. Deeds.
Don't be nervous. Go ahead. Didn't feel it. Isn't that awesome? Go ahead. Enjoy the foot. You know you're starting to like it, aren't you? Ow! You're sick! You're sick! Why would you do that to me? I'm just kidding you, pal.
You're Triple X. It must be great to go on a mission, the danger, death, destruction, mayhem. You never know when some evil freak villain's gonna hop out, not to mention the women. How long have you been a secret agent?
2 days.
And they probably picked you up, pumping iron in San Quentin.
You ever get punched in the face for talking too much?
From the director and producer of The Fast and the Furious.
Dirty, dangerous, uncivilized. I love his attitude.
Comes a new breed of secret agents.
I want all of that in here.
Cool.
How far will the far take me? How far can I go? Can I go? Gotta be what a nightmare made me. Gotta be what I say. Clear the far parts from me.
Let's take it to the next level.
Get what you want me, baby. Just let it go. Vin Diesel is Triple X.
Shaken and stirred.
Every day, millions of people go through the same routine while life passes them by. But for the men in black, it's the same old routine with a brand new style.
And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have...
Frank!
Now, Earth is in for a world of trouble.
What do we got? Big bad mojo.
And the only agent who can stop it...
Bring him in, now.
...doesn't even know he's an agent.
You don't remember me, but we used to work together.
I never worked in a funeral home. There's something I can do for you, Slick.
Why do you think you're so comfortable here?
The Earth's very existence may rest on what Kay knows.
You're back! Somebody said you were dead. You look good.
Get him over to deneuralization.
Let's go put it on. What? The last suit you'll ever wear. Again.
Don't worry about a thing, folks. I used to live here, came by to pick up a few things.
Well, hey, man, what you doing?
Always do the driving, right?
Wait, no.
I remember that.
See, you used to drive that old busted joint. I drive the new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness. Let's make it hot.
This 4th of July weekend, they're back in business.
You getting big. Boy, what you been eating?
Back in action. Back in black. Men in Black 2.
Hop in.
Does that come standard?
Actually, it came with a black dude, but he kept getting pulled over.
Why is the Incredible Hulk green? Who put the X in the X-Men? And why the heck does Spider-Man wear those pajamas? Let's find out when me, Kevin Smith, talks to Stan Lee, the father of modern mythology, in Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels.
Stan the Man Lee, co-creator of Spider-Man.
I always felt I want to do Spider-Man. I thought it would be good.
The Fantastic Four.
Bunch of superheroes, but I tried to make them different than the others.
The Incredible Hulk.
Now I'm going to make a hero out of a monster.
The Uncanny X-Men.
I wanted to call it the Mutants. Went to my publisher. He said, you cannot call it the Mutants. Nobody knows what a mutant is.
And many more.
It was almost like there was something in the air at that time. It was like we could do nothing wrong. All of them became popular, and all of them seem to have lasted.
Filmmaker Kevin Smith takes us on an intimate journey into the imagination of the father of our modern mythology.
The Marvel characters have always been very scientifically bent, very science fiction oriented. Where did that come from?
I love science fiction, but nobody knows less about science than I do. And all I did, because I'm lazy, I took the easy way out. I figured, well, the guy has to become the Hulk in some way. I'll let him be hit by a gamma bomb. Now, I wouldn't know a gamma ray from an eggplant, but it sounded good, a gamma bomb.
And discover the inspiration.
And there's that really beautiful moment, too, where Captain Stacy kind of knows that Spider-Man is Peter Parker and says, take care of Gwen.
That's right.
As he's dying. I mean, that's powerful stuff, and she doesn't hear that. But that's powerful stuff, and that's not stuff necessarily written for a kid. You know, that's stuff
I never wrote for kids. I wrote for me.
To uncover the secret origins.
Joni said to me, if you're going to quit anyway, why don't you do a book the way you'd like to do it and get it out of your system? The worst that'll happen, he'll fire you and you want to quit.
Right.
So I figured, okay, and I did that one book, The Fantastic Four.
Today, Hollywood is producing several blockbuster motion pictures, faithfully based on Stan Lee's world-famous superheroes.
Marvel stuff being very science fiction oriented, perfect movies on the page, you know, no-brainers. And for a while, Marvel couldn't make that happen. And then with Bryan Singer's X-Men, kind of punched through in a big way. And for years, Spider-Man was held up in legal limbo. And finally, this year, we're going to see the Spider-Man movie, which some would say is about 20 years in the making.
I don't think there's ever been a time when the product of one company is going to be represented so much in movies.
It's a great time to be a Marvel fan if you're into movies as well.
Man, yeah.
Presented on 2 complete features, Creating Spider-Man and Here Come the Heroes. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels is a must for all fans of comic books and fantasy adventure.
Excelsior!
This season, the biggest name in adventure is...
Watch out!
Little.
Stuart! Coming through!
You just look so small out there.
I'm fine.
So lacking in bigness.
Do I get an assist?
Stuart Little 2.
Whew. That feels like enough adventure for one day.
This is now officially a litter box. Hey, I can see my house from here.